Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is one of the most requested videos I've had in ages. This is a £10 weekly challenge for the food shop at Aldi. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So yes, I've had so many requests to do this and I finally kind of got around to it because it has to be a setup which works for me and my family. But this is Eat for £10 a week and I did this last time at Morrison's and I'll leave a link below to that video. This week it's at Aldi. Now there are two things I'm nervous about before I go shopping, so I'm going to go shopping and then I'll show you what I've got. First of all, I never shop at Aldi and the reason for that is the checkouts really stress me out. And it's the speed they put the shopping through, but it's also the fact that there's nowhere for you to kind of put your shopping away. You just kind of fling it somewhere. I find that incredibly stressful. And also, I'm not able to kind of price check things before I go. So last time I did this challenge, I did it at Morrison's, and before I went, I kind of had a shopping list with prices on. So I knew that I'd be kind of on a budget, or under budget in that sense. For Aldi, I can't seem to find prices for things as easily. So although I've got a vague idea of what things might cost and also what I'm aiming for, I don't know for sure, and I'm not a fan of going somewhere where I don't know how much things are. That being said, I've got my list, I've got my £10 note, and yeah, let's go and get shopping. And I'll share with you what I get when I get back. So I've been shopping, I've been to Aldi, it was really busy, the checkout was as stressful as I remember. However, I feel like I've done pretty well. I've stayed under the £10 budget and I'll put a costing at the end plus the meal plan I intend to do for the week. I feel like I've not done quite as well as I did last time, but I feel like that's because I wasn't prepared. I can't remember the last time I went to an Aldi shop, and so I wasn't as prepared. In Morrison's I kind of knew where things were, I know vague prices. Aldi was very much an unknown, and oh my gosh, I forget about the middle aisles. In Aldi there were so many things that I was like, oh that's nice, and then I was thinking no, I'm on my £10 budget, let's just stick to this and get out of here. So I'm going to share with you what I've got. I'm going to put a pricing, like a costing of each item at the end rather than whilst I go through them, and then I'll share my ideas for a meal plan. But if you feel like I can do a better combination of things, then please let me know down below. I feel like I'm slightly more restricted this time and that's totally me because this is what I bought. I feel like maybe I should have got something different, but there we go. So this is what I bought. Okay, so I'm going to talk through what I've got individual items. I will also put a costing of them at the end of all this. So let's talk about breakfast first. So the first thing I got, I was going to get porridge oats. Porridge oats was what was on my shopping list, but actually I've got these things which are the instant oats, but they're also flavoured, so I thought that I didn't have to kind of worry about getting additional flavours in there. They're already flavoured, so they're golden syrup flavour. It's a bit warm for porridge oats, but I figure that actually that will be a filling breakfast. Hopefully, I know that's the plan. And that was, I think these are 72p. I've also got eggs, so I got medium free-range eggs there as well, just as a bit of a kind of a change, I suppose, to that. So thinking about things and also kind of different meals combined. Again, I'll show a menu plan at the end of all of this so that you can see just what I intend to have. And obviously because I've got porridge oats, I've also needed milk. And yes, I know you can make them with water, but milk, especially for the first half, will make that more tasty. I've also got bread. So just white bread actually. Last time I did the challenge, and I'll leave a link below to that, I got brown bread, but white bread it's slightly more appealing in this kind of challenge. Normally I'd get like granary bread or seeded bread, but because they're so expensive in comparison, I've gone for real basic bread there. So the next thing to show you is I've got 2 packets of these baking potatoes. I've got 8 potatoes in total. They will form the bulk of my main meal because I figured it was slightly more versatile. I was going to get rice again. I got rice last time, but these actually might give me slightly more variant on a meal. So that's better, and to go with those, so the main meat I've got this time, I've got mince there. It was 30% off as well, which is handy for this challenge. So I've got 5% lean mince there. Remember, this is just for me, so it might seem like a bit of a smaller packet, but that will do. And the main thing that will go with the mince is I've got this chilli cooking sauce. Now I wouldn't normally get like a cooking sauce, I'd normally make my own. But in terms of the flavour and everything else, I thought that that would be the easiest thing to use for this. So to go with the mince and the chilli sauce, I've also got a big bag of mixed frozen vegetables. They were quite cheap, and I thought combine those. So normally for chilli I'd get peppers, I'd get kidney beans. I thought for this, if I got these, this would bulk that out nicely with the mince and the cooking sauce, kind of a good. And also I'm obviously getting some of my 5 a day in with that as well, which is always a bonus. Bit of a different meal, so I've got spaghetti hoops there that I thought I could have that on a jacket potato one day, just as a change. They were cheaper than baked beans. I've also got a jar of peanut butter, so if you watch my last version of these, peanut butter for me is quite a staple in terms of it's a bit more substantial than say jam or something like that, and also you can kind of have it on the porridge if I wanted to, or on toast. The only fruit I got this time, I got 7 mini bananas there. They're a bit green, but they're the only, they didn't have any that were more yellow than that. So we'll see. My plan for those is to have maybe peanut butter and toast with sliced banana as a lunch. Definitely more filling than just the toast by itself. If anything at all with this one, I'd say that I've not done as well at getting fruit and veg. Then the other things, finally I got 2 yogurts, 1 vanilla, 1 strawberry. And because I like snack things, I also got some Jaffa Cakes there. So there's 12 there. They're like basic Jaffa Cakes, I suppose you'd call them. And that came to just under £9. I'll put exact total when I kind of cost all these. But it came just under £9, so I've got kind of £1 to play with. So maybe I might go back and get some kind of fruit. I feel like I'm missing fruit, so we eat quite a lot of fruit as a family normally. But yeah, so now I'll put on the screen, I'm going to put on my costings for all of this, like individually, so you can see where the money went basically. And then I'm going to put on a meal plan for what my plan for the week is for all of this stuff. So there you have it, the £10 challenge for the next week is on. I am apprehensive. I feel like maybe mince wasn't the best option. Should I have gone with chicken? But then I didn't want it to be the same as last time. That would be too easy. I am hoping that the chilli sauce isn't too spicy. I don't mind a bit of heat. I don't do a lot. I normally, when I make our chilli, make it fairly mild because we've got 2 children. I'm hoping that it's not like too much in the opposite direction. I feel like I'm going to miss things like cheese and just general little extras, I suppose. It'll be interesting. I'm going to try and keep a track of how many calories I eat through the week, and also I'm going to weigh myself and then weigh myself at the end and see if that makes any difference. I'm not doing this for kind of weight loss or anything, but it's interesting if you're on a budget all the time. Does that impact on A, how many calories you're able to get in, but also B, what does it do to your weight? It will be interesting to see that at the end of the week. And bear in mind, I've also got £1, just over £1 left in their budget, so to speak. I don't know whether to go back and get some kind of extra fruit, or I feel like that's what I'm missing. Like, so we eat a lot of fruit and veg as our family, and I've got the kind of the multi-pack of veg, and I've obviously got bananas, but I'm kind of missing other fruit. So I don't know whether to go back and see if I can get some apples or something. But if I do that during the week, I will share that obviously with you. So here we go. Wish me luck. I'm excited about this. I really enjoyed the last one in terms of the challenge and kind of thinking outside the box a bit. Like I said, if you've got any ideas for different meal combinations that I can make other than the ones I think of, then let me know down below, and I will see you in a week's time with the results. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, here we go.